Life can be a funny thing, a journey that follows winding and unexpected paths. A journey that led Katherine Johnson all the way from her prairie birthplace in Winnipeg to the back of an elephant crossing a swollen river in Thailand.
I moved all over Canada as a child, and then I bungee jumped out of life. I took off for 12 years and roamed the world.
Roaming the world with a backpack, traveling and experiencing cultures firsthand. Katherine's path would eventually lead her to Africa to see the mountain gorillas in Zaire.
In order to get to the gorillas, you had to hike in, and I hiked in through a Rwandan refugee camp. And it just had an amazingly profound effect on me. Not so much that it was so horrible to see these canvas-covered reed shelters, but that these people had picked up their lives and deposited them in the middle of nowhere. So I walked into the MSF offices in Nairobi and said, "Do you want to hire me?"
They definitely wanted to hire her. Katherine's training was as a medical laboratory technologist, a self-described malaria hunter, and she spent the next 8 years working with Doctors Without Borders, spending time in Thailand, Burma, Kenya, Uganda, Liberia, and Sierra Leone.
It fit. It felt right. I was having an effect. It was hard. It was frustrating. I was away from home a lot. But I was out in the world doing stuff, meeting people, accomplishing, having the adventures, but actually still doing something useful.
She was also writing journals and letters, documenting a life that others could only dream of. And when she eventually settled on Vancouver Island, those journals became the basis for a book, a work of fiction that she laughingly describes as a memoir gone mad.
Oh yeah, well, no, the book is the scariest thing I've ever done because the problem of a memoir gone mad is that people are wondering what part is me and what isn't. And there are parts in there that are definitely not me.
Luckily for her readers, there is a lot of Katherine in this book. Her humor and humanity, her understanding of global issues with the insight of one who has walked that path. Trusting Bamboo Bridges is available at Artemis Books in Port Alberni or through Katherine's website. Oh, and that elephant she was riding? No big, just an emergency evacuation from a jungle flood in Thailand. Really, just another day at work. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Nancy Wilmot.